Hello everybody, welcome back to Crafters TV. It's been a day, hasn't it? I tell you what, it has been utter chaos. You try being a presentation lead on a day like today, when we've got the Crafting Hurricane in the house, and we've then got a 60-minute deal show as well. It's been, thank goodness I've got 3 days off. That's all I can say. Thank goodness I've got 3 days off. I'm going to need every single one of those 72 hours. But we've got a brilliant final show for you. Yes, Keith is here from Paper Dienamics. We are all about giving you the opportunity to pick up what is left of, oh, what is he doing now? To give you an opportunity of what is left from the day. We've already had 3 hours on air with Keith. This is the 4th and final hour, whichever way it goes. We've already had sellouts. Things have disappeared. We have the last of the stock left. You are going to have to be super quick if you want to pick it up. The main kind of headline attraction, and that's not you, the main headline attraction, we have 14 units remaining. We have 14 chances left to buy the big deal of the day, and then we have bits and pieces of what is left. So, without further ado, oh yes, and we've got the stories coming up tonight as well. Got a big audience coming in, and I wonder whether that is for the fact that you want to see more of the products or you just want to hear Keith's stories. Let's welcome him in for the final time tonight. It's the one and only Crafting Hurricane, Mr. Keith Smith.
Hey! Benjamin, oh, it's great to be back. Last hour though.
I know, the last hour.
So listen, this is it. It's the last hour. I've got a day pass to get back out of this county, so I'm back down to Yorkshire.
Yeah.
You got my passport.
Got your passport ready?
To get out, yeah, I think I've got it all sorted. Yeah. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
But it's great to be here for the last hour.
Have they frisked you, ready to leave as well? Has that all been done yet?
All things, yes.
Yeah. And you are confirmed for next week, is that correct?
I understand that is now on the agenda. That has been, I've had one of those things called an email.
Oh yes, an email.
Email. I've got one of those that says, "Oh, you're here next week, Keith."
Yeah, well, that's good news. Fist bump that one. Fist bump. Boom. Well, Jan's on this show. Stephen says, "Good evening, Ben and Keith." Linda's back saying hello from Maryland. Pamela says, "Hello again. I love having Keith in the house with Ben."
I love being here. I absolutely love being here. It's brilliant. It's great to be back. Honestly, it is.
Hi from Susan B says, okay, I spent way too much today, but I have to watch as I don't want to miss anything good. And Pamela says hello again. I think it was Pamela that was asking for your stories. Certainly a lot of people asking for the stories. Bath stories and elevator stories coming. That will give you a lift when you need one. An elevator story, give you a lift. Oh, dear. But let's get started. Right, serious faces on here. I know we've been mucking about today. Faces. Your big kind of number one highlight item, which we had a lot of stock of, is now down to 14 chances left. 14
chances, only 14 to get all of this. Now, we started with this and we said, Ben, that this is the blockbuster of the day. If you want to be able to make not 10, not 15, not 20, not 30, but 60. 60, the big 60. Now, there are only 17, I believe, bags in that little pack shot. You can get that 3 and a bit times over. So that's 3 and a bit times over. Look how many bags you are going to be able to make. It's unbelievable.
Different colours and different sizes.
You've got a minimum of 10 colours, but that gives you endless permutations because you've got the straps, the accessories, everything to be able to build the bags is included. It's a one-stop shop. You don't have to make anything, you don't have to die cut anything. Everything is die cut, everything is foiled, everything is ready to be used already in the package. Now, and it includes the instructions as well.
The first thing I want to ask you, because I'm one of these, I'll look at something like that, you know, as a bit of a beginner intermediate type, and I'll go, well, they look brilliant. Yep. But I bet they're really, really difficult to make.
They are really easy to make, Ben. Absolutely. It couldn't be any easier. In fact, if I go down to the biggest bag down on the bottom here, which is this one here, you've got 2 elements. You've got what we would call the straps and accessories, which is this little lot on here that are all foiled. You're getting that in all 10 different colorways. So for instance, let's just say, take out the little maroon red ones there. You've got the maroon red ones, and then to go with that, Ben, you've got the bags themselves. Now, the bags themselves are already pre-die cut. You can see there, they're already die cut for you. You're just going to pop them out the sheet, fold them up on the crease, pre-scored lines, and then start to assemble them as you want to do so. There are easy to follow instructions included with the sets. if you're a little bit unsure. But once you've done one and you get the general idea, it is easy, easy, easy. We've had viewers today buying it for little girls' parties.
Yes.
That's how easy it is. I can say to you quite confidently that little girls, little boys, young crafters, old crafters, everybody will be able to make not one style, Ben.
No.
Not one style. Hold me that one, please. Not two styles, Ben. The little baby one there. But not even three styles, Ben. We're going to give you all three of those size little bags, all in that one-stop shop.
Literally from 7 to 107 you'll be making these, and this is the point. Super easy. And you won't mind me saying this, you and I, we like to do a bit of crafting. We're no Debbie Fisher, but we were banging these out really quickly earlier, weren't we?
We were bagging these out for fun. Bagging these out.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's fun, it's easy, but it's impressive, isn't it? That's the point.
Yeah. And again, you want to be able to make an impressive gift. Look, you can put your little perfumes in there, put your perfumes in there if you wanted to do so. It's strong, it's robust, it's going to be great for adding your gifts in there. These sort of bags, Ben, are not only what you come in. If you're a little bit more advanced than you and I, you can and then do things like you're embossing them. We embossed one earlier on just to show you how easy it is. But then we're embossing. We're then doing the rub back techniques on the metallic cards to bring the silver element kind of through as well. Beautiful. Again, you can use your stamping techniques. This we've got. Look at that. It's been beautifully stamped and using the embossing powders on there as well. We can make them two-tone by adding our inks to them as well. So that one's a silver bag, and we've added a lovely pink ink there to go with the accessories of them as well. The dimensional, you can decorate them all the way around. You can add pockets, you can add straps, you can add zippers, all of the things you want to do. So, Ben, if you want to stamp on them, look at that one there. That. Beautifully stamped. You can see the stamp application on there. User stays on ink because it's onto a metallic, but it will stamp, so you can use all of your stamping impressions on there. Look at this one as well, Ben. How fantastic does that look with all of those beautiful accessories that have been done with metallics as well.
I like this little sentiment that you've got on there too.
Now, the sentiment, Ben, that is a really good story because, listen, not only are we going to give you all 60 bags, but as a special thank you, included in with the set, you are going to get not one, not two, but 4 sheets, 2 in silver finish, 2 in gold finish of all of these sentiments. This is for free. For free. I know it pains me. It pains me as a Yorkshire person to say you are getting these for free. Unbelievable, but true. Look how many different sentiments in there. There are hundreds. And you've got everything from family sentiments, from your mum, your dad, your auntie, your sister, your brother, all in there as well. And then you've got things like on your special day, happy birthday, congratulations. Really nice. What I call non-directional sentiments. In other words, for every occasion and any occasion, they're all included, Ben. You're getting all of this for free. In with the bags.
Incredible, isn't it? And it's 60 bags that you are going to be making for £75 or $100. And let's talk about this very quickly. So we're making bags.
Yep.
Are we allowed to make and sell?
Make and sell, Ben. Absolutely, yes, you can. And look on here. Look at this bag on here. This is quite unique because we've got a little sentiment down on here. And you'll say, but that's pink, Keith.
That is
and we've
pink.
got a sentiment up here and you say that's pink as well.
It's pink, Keith.
That is because, Ben, we have added colour to those. You can. This is uncoated material, so you can add colour to these. Make them whatever colour you want. So if you've got a green bag, you want green sentiments, get your inks out.
Yeah.
You can over-colorise them and make them whatever you want. But yes, you can make and sell. Now, you think about that £75 or $100. How much are you going to sell 60 bags for? You ain't going to sell them for $1 or $2.
Well, you'd be silly.
You would be absolutely silly. These are top end. I'm thinking at least $10. At least $10. You just imagine that. That's $600.
Glad you did the maths.
I'm doing the maths. $600. So 100 going out, 600 coming in.
I like that.
That's amazing. That's a good deal. And how fantastic do all of these bags look when you have done them as well, when you've decorated them all. You've got so many creative crafting opportunities. Now, there's even more, Ben, because if you really wanted to go the full way and be a little bit more adventurous, maybe like the Andrea, who's my creative crafting guru. She's amazing.
Andrea.
Well, listen, Andrea did. Andrea decided we're going to go large. Now, because you get 2 of every bag. Yes.
Lunch bag.
The lunch bag. Because you get 2, you can actually work and put the 2 together. Again, dimensional crafting, but you can put 2 bags together. That is 2 bags in one go, and we've now got an extra large bag if you wanted to put a lovely gift in there. No problem at all. I've got more. Come here, there's more. If you wanted to add...
I met him once.
If you wanted to add a little bit... She's put a little box inside here. So there's a little box inside there, and we've then shaped the bag to make a different kind of bag as well, and it opens from the top. As this, it's got a top opening on this one, so you can be really creative once you understand and see how the shape works. Don't be thinking about stepping outside of the bag, stepping outside of the box. You know, you can change them into different things as well, depending on your skills. But it all starts with the basics that you and I have made earlier today.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fluke. It was made brilliantly and quickly as well, Ben.
Hi to Michael Adams, who is with us. Glad to see you back, Keith, not just today, but for the days ahead, says Eve B. Joanne's in Central New York. Mary Beth Doyle is in beautiful bags, says Pamela. I love them.
Oh, lovely.
Mary Pat's in Montana. Mary Shaw says hello again. And Marnie says, wow, the purple bag is gorgeous. You can make that and 59 others, Marnie, with this kit. Pamela's joined us as well. Real quick, simple, easy to do. And, you know, whether you are level 1 crafter or level 100 crafter, these are just going to be, I think, a talking point for you. If you're making to sell, wow. Again, think about the amount which you could be making off the back of these. And I love that idea of making for parties. Another one of these gone. There's 13 chances left to buy now. Yes, whether you do like a party for the kids, I love that idea. Whoever it was earlier said she's bought them for her granddaughters. I love that kind of picture in my mind's eye of the kids at the party making their own bag, filling it with sweets, candies, or whatever,
and
sure.
then walking home with it
and just show it their parents.
And when they go home, their parents are going to be so impressed. You know, we're all proud of the little things that we achieve, don't we? When you get the youngsters making these, I mean, even like the smallest of bags, this is brilliant. Jewellery. Do you make jewellery? Maybe you're a jewellery maker.
Yeah.
You know, make jewellery. That's going to... Why give the jewellery away in a little boring box when you could put it into a little bag like this and really make it a top draw in terms of you know, making things? But equally, you might buy a piece of jewellery, a pair of earrings, put them into there. Looks $1 million, doesn't it? It looks absolutely brilliant to be able to make them. And of course, you are getting 10 different colours, so you've got a colour for every occasion. We haven't really shown the beautiful copperized one as well. Look at that. Isn't that just fantastic? So again, amazing to be able to work with. Yeah. And again, Ben, what you can do is you can decorate these up as well by embossing them. Look at this one, put through the embossing folders. We've embossed on that one as well. Look how stunning that looks. Absolutely and amazing. And then one here where we've stamped all over it again. Look, we've embossed it, we've stamped on it again. So these might be small, but wow, 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 that is an impact product, isn't it, really, for sure?
I love with these as well. Like, think about if you picked up your Touch of Sparkle recently, as the guys have done here, like adding some of those beautiful kind of sparkly elements, add those to your projects as well, just to really give those that, like, stunning, beautiful finish. And yeah, all different sizes in here. I mean, look at this, for goodness sake, with the flowers on. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, all of these flowers, if you remember the last time I was here, we had the metallic card. We are trying to get that back in stock for you again, but the metallic card cut out all of the flowers, but what a statement that is as a lovely little gift item with all of those beautiful metallic flowers on there. Or even if you just wanted to emboss with it as well, because of the way that that's embossed there, giving that lovely, beautiful effect and look on there as well. And finally, again, if you wanted to stamp on it using your StazOn ink, look how that's been stunningly stamped. Just amazing to be able to work and stamp onto that. So you can be as creative and as fun-like as you like within there. You are getting 60 bags, 20 of each of all the 3 sizes.
Can you just repeat that? Rhonda says, again, how many bags does this make?
60!
How many?
60.
60 bags. 60 bags. But only for the next...
Don't tell anybody.
13 people, and then it's gone. You will also get free sentiments with this set, but if you want them on your own, you can get these as well.
You can buy these on your own. Yeah, £4.99, which is amazing. I mean, you are going to get literally hundreds of things. They're already pre-punched. Look, there we go. It's already pre-punched. It's already falling out of the sheet. That is it. That's what you're going to be able to get. Uncle, there you go. Add colour to them. They're all uncoated, so you can add your colour to these if you want to do, Ben. So you get this for free with the deal, or you can have it, if you just like these and you want them on their own, £4.99.
Exactly. Or you might decide that you get them free with the deal and you decide you want some more. $4.99, $7.45. $4.99, mate. $4.99. All right, mate. Oh, mate, do you want to go and get those butterflies from over there, mate?
I'm going to go and get the butterflies.
Go and get the butterflies.
Yeah. Oh, we're talking about this.
Well, I don't know. You started it. Hello to Barbara R, who's joined us in Indiana. Any final questions for Keith? Because he's got his final 45 minutes here before he's back. Next week, are you bringing different goodies next week?
New goodies, yeah. We're working on it. I mean, the factory's just working like around the clock, Ben, to bring you these new things. We've got some great things. If it all comes off, it's a plan at the moment. We've got a little bit of a holiday here in the UK.
We have.
It's called Easter. Might be in America as well, called Easter. We've got a little bit of a holiday coming up, so the factory's in turmoil tonight. It is. But all things considered, All of the fingers and toes will be crossed. We'll be here next Wednesday.
Boom.
Boom.
Butterflies, talking of flying. Get the deals. Now, 13 left in the bags. That collection, 39 of your butterflies are left. And if there's one thing that you know Paper Dienamics for, there are many things. I mean, in being one thing. But if there is another thing that you know Paper Dienamics for, it is their holographic. I've got to tell you, best in the biz as far as I'm concerned, and this is next level holographic on butterflies.
On butterflies, yeah, Ben. You're going to get 6 sheets each of the rainbow stripe, which is that one there, which is just amazing, and then 6 sheets of the lovely, beautiful shards in that. That are just fantastic. Now, they don't look like butterflies that way around. If I turn it around, you might just see the outline die cut there of the butterflies. Now, you are getting 12 butterflies on every sheet, so we're going to give you in total 144 butterflies. But Ben, there's more than that, and I was just saying in the last hour, when you've popped them all out of the sheet, you're left with one of these. Now that, for me, says that you could turn that into another focal point of a card. You could actually use it as a stencil, in which case you could stencil through all of those as well, if you wanted to do so. But I think you're going to end up with 12 sheets of these. So that's another 12 project opportunities to be able to make that. No, there's even more. Can you see down the sides here, down that side there, down that side there? There's a lot of room there to be able to make additional elements. Look how much room you can see on there. Look how much room you can use for your smaller dies. Yeah. You might have butterflies of your own that would complement our butterflies. You know, or foliage.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got some small dies that would fit in there absolutely perfectly. Build up your own, holographic flowers look amazing.
Yeah, make them amazing, it would do. So you're getting so much in here. And again, we were talking, Ben, about all of these on the counter that we've popped out of that sheet there. Stick them back to back. Put one of those little invisible threads down the middle. You are going to make yourself an amazing mobile that is just going to catch in the light and sparkle and sparkle. And again, because they are lightweight, they'll literally swizzle around in the breeze, won't they?
They will swizzle around in the breeze. They will. Lots of you say that you're loving these. I mean, I'm a big fan. What's the name of this one again? I mean, not the...
We've got the shards, crystal shards.
Crystal shards, that's it. I mean, look at that. Where are you? There, aren't you? Look at that. I mean, just incredible that you can going to get that kind of effect in your card stock. These are 260, aren't they, GSM?
Yeah, 260 gram. Great for, honestly, if you are in doubt, if you make a little mistake, don't throw your thing away because you've made a mistake. Put a butterfly on it. Nobody will know any different. It's a good hiding little implement as well, really. You know. And if you've made a really big mistake, put 2 or 3 of them there, you've got a cluster of butterflies.
A kaleidoscope of butterflies.
A kaleidoscope, that's what you called it, wasn't it? Yeah, kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Frame and stamp it. Stamp and frame it?
Stamp and frame it.
Stamp and frame it.
Let's do that, Ben.
Let's do it. Hi, Mary Shaw. She says, I'm so happy that Crafters has brought Paper Dienamics and Keith to the shows. Thank you, Crafters Companion. I'm happy as well. One of my good buddies from all the years that I've been in craft, and he is here and he is back next week. I'm glad I got 3 days off, mind you.
Oh, yes.
I don't call him the crafting hurricane for nothing, you know. I really don't.
Now, Paper Dienamics. Papers, cards, metallics, bags. Holographics, you name it, we're great at that.
Yeah.
We don't do stamps.
No.
We're not a stamping company, but we understand the principle of stamping, Ben. And to make your stamping works make even better, we're going to give you a range of different frames. Metallic gold, metallic silver. It's 250 gram. It's uncoated material. There's no coating on there whatsoever. The foil doesn't come through. You can't see it through the other side. But from there, you could cut the middle out of that, create an aperture. You could literally make your fancy shapes because you've got lots of room around the edge to use your bigger dies. Or you can apply your favourite stamps in the middle of there, as we've done here. Butterfly, butterfly. How fantastic does that now look? Yeah. It's changed it altogether. You're going to be able to make 20 makes with these. You could make 20 makes. You could even put them in those small, inexpensive glass frames and sell them as wall art, you know, in your craft frames. You imagine that in a glass frame, beautifully decorated up. Yeah. What an amazing bit of wall art. And that's all it is. Simple, keep it simple, stupid. It is beautiful to be able to work with. Yeah, kiss, kiss, kiss. I learnt that many years ago when I was in, believe it or not, I was in a scout band. I was in a scout band.
You were in a scout band?
Yeah, I was in a scout band. I was a drummist in a scout band.
Oh, you had the big bass drum?
Big bass drum, yeah. But listen, we learnt the kiss phenomenon, really. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't overcomplicate it. But look how all of these are beautiful. They are hot foiled with metallic foil. If you wanted to add colour to these, you can do. It's completely uncoated. The foil will act as what we call a resist. So you cannot obliterate. It's impossible to obliterate the foil. But if you wanted to turn that pink, blue, yellow, green, orange, you could do that just by adding your inks. As easy as that, Ben. You could add a little bit of lightweight watercolour to them if you want to get some kind of water effect on there. But again, it's an uncoated board, so it would be receptive to taking lightweight watercolour. Don't make it swim in a bath, it will fall apart.
Talking about the bath.
Speaking about the bath. Oh, well, Ben. Yes, well, my wife and I were doing a function. We were doing a function, and you know, I mean, listen, it's taken me a long time to get this shape and this size and this weight. I mean, this doesn't happen naturally. I have to work at this.
Yeah.
It's a talent, you know.
It is a talent. His body is a
it just
temple.
happened. But it's like today, Ben. I've been on my feet now for a good few hours.
Yeah.
You know, since this morning, since I arrived. You know, haven't sat down very much at all. One's feet ache a little bit. You know the feeling, the feet ache.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was staying in this lovely hotel, and I said, right, okay, we're going to go out for a meal tonight. But before we do, I need to just have a bath. I need to soak my feet, you know, get them in there. So, listen, I climbed into this bath, got it all nice and lovely, deep bath, beautiful.
Bubbles.
All the bubbles in there, soak my feet, get in there. Well, I slithered in, as you can like do, you know, because baths are sloped at the back like that. I slithered down the bath, you know, it was like it was a bit like a tsunami, really. The water went to the front and then it came back and all over me. But anyway, so I slithered into the bath and, you know, having a lovely soak, Ben. I was having a lovely soak. It was amazing, it was. And then it came to getting out.
Uh-oh.
And I suddenly realised, does the human body swell when it gets warm, or does it shrink? I'm not quite sure. I think it actually swells.
You're swollen.
I'm telling you, it's swollen because I couldn't get out the bath. I was stuck in the bath. I sort of like was wedged with these sides in the bath, and I couldn't get out.
Was it a small bath?
No, it was a big enough. I'm a big boy. It was a big bath. It was a proper sized bath, Ben. But I could not get out. Now, so we're in a hotel. I'm shouting the wife in, Karen, can you just give me a hand for a minute, love? Because I'm stuck in the bath. And she started laughing. She said, what do you mean you're stuck in it? Don't be ridiculous, Keith. You're not stuck in the bath. Just get yourself out. Stop being stupid. I said, no, seriously, I can't get out of the bath. I couldn't turn one way, and I couldn't turn the other way. I couldn't even flip myself over all the way around and get onto my knees and climb out the bathway. I was wedged into this bath. I said, Karen, I can't get out of the bath. She says, pull the plug then and let the water out. So I pulled the plug and let the water out. I mean, I was like a kipper in there, you know. I was stuck in the bath, like a seal, stuck in the bath. And then and I could not get out. I said, Karen, you'll have to come and help me because I can't get out of the bath. She said, would you like me to call the fire brigade? Now, by this time, we're talking about covered in bubbles. There was no water left there. We're in bubbles. You can imagine the scene now. I'm covered in bubbles. I'm in a bath, and I can't get out of the bath. Unbelievable. So I'm starting to panic a bit now, Ben. You know, I'm a bit claustrophobic. I'm stuck in a bath. I'm slowly stuck in a bath. And, well, eventually, she did come out, and she helped me to turn around, to get onto my knees, and get out the bath.
Thank
Unbelievable.
goodness for that.
And I've lived to tell the tale.
I'm so glad that the fire brigade weren't called.
That would have been a sight for sore eyes, I think, Ben.
It would
have been more shocked for me. The fire brigade, all right. So, yeah, there's a moral to that story, really. If you're getting in the bath, make sure that you get out before your body swells too much.
That's what it is.
In, out, shake it all about, job done.
There you go. Not only are we selling you great crafty items with Paper Dienamics, but words to live by, tales for a good life. Anyone else got stuck in the bath? Let us know. Pamela says, love his storytelling. I love it. I mean, only Mr. Keith. The pillar card we need next. The 100 sheets of A4 holographic. Now, this is another deal that earlier on today, feels like yesterday, we were under the impression that you were getting 25 sheets for $24.99. But Mr. Keith has told us that is not the case, is it? You're not getting 25 for
25 sheets, there you go. Would you like 25 sheets, sir? You can have 25 sheets, there you go. 25 sheets for $24.99. What a steal and a bargain that is.
That's a deal.
It is, there you go. But we're not going to give you that, Ben.
No?
We're not even going to give you 50. We're not even going to give you half the amount, are we?
No,
we're not going to give you another 25. No. We don't want to do any
No,
of that.
no.
All of the colour shining there. How about 75 sheets, Ben? Would you like 75 sheets? A bit of 75 sheets there. Shall we give you 75 sheets for $24.99? Yes, that would work really, really well, wouldn't it, really? This is amazing. This is, honestly, the way that the colour changes in the light with this, it's like laser beams. Laser beams, Ben.
Lasers.
Lasers, but we're not going to give you 25, 50 or 75. We are going to give you 100 sheets, Benjamin. 100 sheets. Now, that's the good news. The bad news is this is the last of the stock. I'm being serious now. This is the last of it. When it's gone, it's gone. There are How many left?
25 left.
25 left. The first 25 people, tune in, buy it, check it out, and it'll be on its way to you. After that, it's gone.
It's gone. Get it now whilst we've got it. $24.99, $40.95. Look at the price it should be. This is what we're talking about, the discounts that Keith is bringing us today. £65, $90. Not today, friends. That would be a good deal. 65 and 90 would be good. $24.99 or $40.95 is exceptional. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I talk about the Paper Dienamics holographic card slot and tell you it's the best around. It's like a full-on laser show going on there.
It is a laser show. Now listen, you can decorate so many things with this. I mean, you could literally wallpaper the house if you wanted to do so. That would be good. Turns the kids' bedroom into a discotheque. You could do all of that as well. But again, from your card making point of view, we're all little magpies. You might not think you are, but you are a magpie. You see something shiny on the floor, you ain't going to leave it. You're going to go over and you're going to pick it up. We all do it. You know you do it. It's the same with your card making. You put a bit of shine on there, and people are going to be attracted. They're going to come. They're going to be nosy. They're going to say, what's that shining in the distance?
What's that shining in the distance?
It is my pillars of light.
It is your pillars of light. Think about teaming this up with all the collections that we brought you recently. It is going to look absolutely phenomenal. But there are 25 chances left to grab this. We've got some messages coming in. Jane saying, hilarious. Pamela says, he's so funny, Keith. Thank you for the laughs and the smiles. Mary Pat says, I can honestly say that I've never been stuck in the bath. And Vicky Butterfield says, OMG, I'm so glad Keith is back. He's so funny. We have someone who did get stuck in the bath, though. Janice's daughter got stuck in the bath. The fire department had to come, apparently. So embarrassing. I wonder, because I don't know if anyone, I don't do this anymore because my taps don't allow me to do. Do you ever used to do the thing with the old taps where you could like get your...
Put your toe in.
Put your toe. I reckon that must happen. People getting their toes stuck in a tap.
I can relate to that, Ben. I can absolutely relate to that as well. Particularly with the hot tap. If you put it in the hot bit on the hot tap, that hurts a little bit, really. Don't do it, boys and girls. It's not a good thing to do. You know, I mean, that's just one of the things. Just don't do it anymore, Ben, really. No, just don't do it. However, I can relate to the fire brigade coming because that's part of my next story. I've been stuck in the lift. Stay tuned for that one. That one might come. If we've got time, we'll whiz you through the lift and Smithy. Unbelievable.
Who wants the lift story? Let us know in the comments if you want to hear Smithy's lift story. What we do want to see, though, is hammer time.
Let's get hammered, shall we?
Now,
let's go and get hammered.
Whilst he's getting this was the biggest amount of stock that we had on any item in the show. We are now well over half the stock of it gone. Something that we don't have here at Crafter's Companion, hammer card. So this is limited edition A4 300 GSM hammer card, $16.99 or $22.99. For people who don't know, I think people do, but for people who don't, what is hammer card?
Ben, this is a card, a board weight. It's a 300-gram quality board. It is completely uncoated. It's an ivory colour. It's not white, it's ivory. The units behind me are white. This is ivory. You can see the straight away there, the colour difference between the two. It's a light, honestly, it's a light cream. It's completely uncoated, Ben. So there's no resist there. So you can stamp with it, you can ink with it, you can do everything that you want to do. But it's almost as if it's been tapped with a little glass hammer all over the sheets. Honestly, it really is. Now, this sort of product would normally be round about 50 quid. 50 pence a sheet, 50p.
Brilliant, that.
And that is a really, really good price at 50 pence a sheet. If I said to you, there's 100 sheets, Ben, that would be £50.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But look at this price on your screen. It is $16.99 or $22.99. If I said to you that that is 23 cents a sheet, we're talking silly money. Keith's lost the plot. He's gone barking mad. You need to put it in your basket because when it's gone, I've done a deal to get all of the stock. But when the deal is gone, Ben, it's gone.
It is. And here's the thing tonight as well. £50 or $68 is the usual price. What I'm telling you tonight is you can pretty much buy 3 lots of this for the price you would normally pay for one. So 300 sheets for the price of 100 is insane. Feel free to multi-order as well. Normally when we do a deal this good, we'll say, oh, 1 per customer, but you're happy for people to buy as many as they want.
Absolutely, and you can make and sell with this. Maybe you want to be able to make wedding stationery, perfect for that. Maybe you want to be able to make menus. If maybe you're a cafe or a restaurant, you want to be able to update your menus, things. There you go. I've added ink there, Ben. I've added ink to that. Look, there you go.
That shows it better. There we go.
There's my illusion there. That's just an illusion.
Wop, wop, wop. It's just an illusion. So this shows you that detail that you get in that hammer detail. It's sensational, that. Wow.
Yeah, deep, isn't it? Really, really deep. So listen, there's nothing more that I can say about it. It's solid core. You could tear it down the middle. You're going to get the cream in the middle as well. So you can add your feathering techniques in there. Your distressed inks will work brilliantly with this as well. It is fantastic. But honestly, I can't get over the price. I mean, when I came out with the guy, or did the deal with the guy, I got outside, I'm going, I was excited. I was excited for me, I was excited for the viewers, because I knew with the deal that I'd done that we could make a book, you could make a book, everybody's making a book. But that, more importantly, you can make $1.
You can make a blooming dollar.
You could turn 22 cents, 23 cents into $1. Easy. Easy.
I mean,
4 times as much.
This price makes no sense, does it?
No
really?
sense.
No sense at all. Get it whilst you can. It's £16.99, $22.99. Very, very busy. Yes, let's hear the lift story, says Linda. Vicky says, I want to hear any story Keith has. We must have the lift story, says Pamela. And of course, yes, the story, says Marnie. Listen, we're going to hold the story. Listen, you need to get to the checkouts. This is flying. The bags we're down to the final few on. And when we come back, Keith has got more. We're going to make a bag, and he's also going to tell you about the time he got stuck in a lift.
Right, guys, now we've been getting a lot of love from everybody since the start of the new year, but I just feel like there is even more we could give our viewers.
But we already give them entertaining shows, amazing offers, brilliant demos, and in-depth craft-alongs. What more can we do?
Yes, but I still think we could give them more.
For Sarah, we're already live 3 shows a day, 5 days a week. I mean, what else are you thinking?
You're right. It looks like we might have to make it Saturdays.
That's right, join me over the next few Saturdays as we sit down, chat, craft and create live from the studio, giving you even more opportunities to watch and join in.
Want to catch some amazing deals at the weekend? Make it Saturday.
Want your chance to win some amazing prizes? Make it Saturday.
To virtually join us live and show us your makes? Make it Saturday.
Want to have a chance for us to solve your craft problems in our crafty clinic? Make it Saturday. Want to vote for your favourite demo of the week? Make it Saturday.
So don't miss out on our brand new show, Make It Saturday, where the weekend comes to life.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, briers, misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue applicators, envelopes, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, graphics, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tools, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape and brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, spelled quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt, press sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, ultimate first compendium, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll, foam on a roll.
Why do I love Crafter's Companion? Well, we got 2 comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant. When they do their shows, they're so comical when it comes down to wrestling. I know I took the mick out of Craig with his watch. Said it must have come from a Christmas cracker, but I like his watch. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, I've had to get myself off the floor. I had to use my Vernon Hoover to suck me up off the floor, and I had to use my foam on a roll to keep me secured up so I don't fall over again, because I'm still in shock, because we know Platinum Plus for life, so I'm Plat Plus. Speak soon.
Do you know, I love them adverts. Those adverts are amazing. Wasn't Stephen great?
Yeah,
I mean, his craft room is packed. It's packed with stuff in it, really. Yeah, it's really.
I think he's watching tonight, actually, Stephen. Yeah, he was certainly watching earlier. One of our regulars, and yeah, the brilliant those craftimonials. We asked all of our viewers to send in videos of why they loved us, and that was one of them. Yeah.
Well done, you guys. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. And did you see me in the green? Did you see me running around in the screen? I mean, I'd lost a bit of weight for that one there, but yeah, you know, like boxers, when you go in the boxing gym, you know, sometimes they slim down for the fight,
yeah.
and then afterwards they put the blubber back on again.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I put the blubber back on again, but it was good doing the green screen bit.
It was. He only sat in the sauna for 10 minutes and it all came off. And then as soon as he was in that suit, he started getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, pump me back up again. No.
Mary Shaw's just bought 2 packs of the hammer card. That is flying out the door. She says, what a fantastic deal that is. And Carol Burns says, I've got some of the hammered paper. It's great, yeah.
Yeah, but have you got our hammer paper?
Well, that's the thing.
She's got some, but she
that's a
hasn't got
good
ours.
point, actually.
That is 300 gram. That is the top. That is the piece de resistance.
Chef's
That
kiss.
is a chef's kiss of card. So listen, you might have some. Just get a bit more. It never goes out of fashion. Doesn't have a sell by date, doesn't have a use by date. You can save it today, tomorrow, next week, next year. It ain't gonna go out of date. Keep it nice and clean. It comes in a cellophane wrapper. Just put a slit in the end, take them out one sheet at a time. Unbelievable.
Get hammered tonight.
Get hammered.
Me and
Tonight.
Now, we have got single figures remaining on our multi-glam bags and handbags collection. You can make 60 bags of different sizes. Now, you and I have made 2 of the different, so we've already made that one.
We've already made this one. We made the big one there, the large. We're going large with a zipper on the back there as well. Look, we're going large. Then, Ben, we did one of these. We did one of these. You did a colour, I did a colour. We flipped the colours around. So we did our little bags as well. These are amazing. Again, you can open these up from the top. Let me just see if I can get in there for you. I should put a little button on there. Yes.
It's a foam pad.
Is it a foam pad or I can't remember. Might be.
Foam pad.
Oh,
Stick it back on. No,
stick it back on.
But you can use your Velcro dots.
You can put your Velcro dots on there. And so we made the middle bags anyway. But we haven't made the baby of the group. We haven't made the small one. So for now, we're going to show you how easy it is to be able to make your little jewellery boxes, your little credit cards. You want to give somebody something, you know, give them a credit card with £1 million limit on there. Absolutely amazing to do that, really. Yeah.
£1 million limit?
Why not, Ben? Why not? You know, if you're affluent, if you can afford it, do it. Put it in there. Absolutely amazing.
That's what he does. Hey, it's my birthday Wednesday after next. Can I have one of those with
Wednesday
him?
after next?
Yeah,
I'm back on that day as well.
I don't think you are, but if you want to make me one of these and put a £1 million credit card in, that'd be lovely.
I'm your man.
Thank you. And yeah, remember how much you love me after all these years together?
Yeah, there we go.
We're gonna Beth just said, oh my OMG, I really needed Ben and Keith today. Laughs. We're going to make one of these each, right? But whilst we make, you're going to tell us the
I'll tell you the story about my lift experience, really, because, you know, we've all been in a lift, haven't we, from time to time? Well, look, these are the bags. We've got the accessories on the one hand, you get all of those, and then we've got the bags on the other. You can do a blue one, I'll do a gold one.
Okay.
Gold, do we do a gold and blue? Yeah, that's
gold
what
and
blue. That way. Now, they're already pre-die cut for you, so once you've popped them out the page, that's what you're going to get. The lovely little bag, and you can see they're already pre-scored. Like we did with the big bag, it's the exact same principle, Ben. Fold it along the lines, just to get the lineage in there to start with. You can fold it along the little lines and get everything ready to go in. So, listen, what we can do, we can also do the fold up so that goes over the top if you want it to do so. So you can have it like that, or you can fold that in and then create a bag like that, which I think is a little bit neater, if I'm being honest. So what we're going to do, Ben, is you can get your 3D foam or your sticky tape, Ben. You're going to use the tape runners because you've done a deal on them today, haven't you?
Yeah, we just had them in the 60-minute deal show. Are those deals still live or are they gone? I think they're probably gone. they will have gone. So well done if
They've
you picked
gone.
those
If
up.
you've got those, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But they are on the website for sure. So get those. You're just going to close that down there. Ready to go. Bish, bash, bosh. We're done. Our bag is made. That's it. It's already done for you. You don't have to do anything else for you now, apart from the fact of this. You've got a score line on the top and you've got a score line on the side there as well. You've got a little finger thing lift here, so you can literally decide which is going to be the front and which is going to be back. Give it a gentle push over on there, and your creased end will fold in. Do the same on this side as well. Just going to give it a gentle little push over. So now we're forming that end little gusset on the end there, as you can see with the finger lift flap. Let's do the same on the other side as well. So now we're going to get that into there, and we're going to push that one into that side as well. Now, I'm only doing that to sort of like preempt with the end game. You might want to work with yours flat before you actually put it together, but it doesn't matter. You can quite easily just pop them out, as we're going to do there now, as you've done, Ben, and then we can work with it flat. So right, it's nice and flat there now. So now we're going to decorate our little mini bag, and we've got so much choice to use with these because you're getting a big sheet with this, however way round you want to choose it. Now, if you wanted to be able to put this on there, there are no rules, Ben. So what we could do is, I think this is quite a cool idea, really. We could actually fold that on there, fold that across that line that we've already got. Right. And I would suggest that with this one, because of the size of it, we could put the wrap around the front, put the thing around the front, and then the thing on the back, so you've got a little bit of a back gusset as well on the back there. So I think there, a little bit of tape on there, Ben, and we're going to be good to go with all of that. Look, you see, you're off with your fast, fingers fast, and I'm trying to peel off because I've stuck it down on here, and you're going to be away before I am. So I'm going to put that onto there. We'll put a little bit of tape down on the bottom here, Ben. Get it going, cracking. Now, whilst we're busy on with this, shall I tell you, a couple of years ago, I think it might be about 3 years ago.
Elevator story.
I hope you sat down now, because this is. It was funny and it wasn't funny. But listen, I'm in a place called where was I? I was in.
I don't know. Where were you?
I was in Peterborough.
Oh, were you?
In Peterborough, and I was in a hotel in Peterborough, and I was staying over the night.
Right.
And I'd done my shows that I was doing that particular day, and I went back to the hotel, which I've been to many times before.
Right.
And the lift is literally round the corner from the reception, and I gets in the hotel, and then this big chap, I might say big chap. He was big chap.
Well, like big,
and his wife got in with 2 suitcases. So you imagine, this is only a small little box lift. It's literally not much bigger than this countertop, to be fair. It's a dinky little toy of a lift, but it's only to go up and down from floor to floor in a hotel. So it didn't need to be a big lift. No. It didn't need to be some of the things where, it take 18 people or anything like that. It didn't need to be that, Ben. It just had to be big enough to take a few people up. So there's 3 of us in this lift, 2 big suitcases, and my little bag with all my crafty bits in.
Yes.
I pushed the button to shut the door shut, and the lift went up, and it went up about, I'd say maybe 10 inches. It didn't go far at all. We didn't travel like the speed of light. We went up 10 inches, and it stopped.
Right.
And I thought, well, that's strange. I've not had that happen before. So, on the panel, there's a button that says, help.
Push an emergency.
Push an emergency, help. So I thought, well, first of all, I'm pushing the button, second floor, did nothing at all. So I thought, right, I'll push the emergency button. So I push the emergency button, it gets this. Then this lovely lady goes, hello, hello. And I go, hello. She said, can I help you? Yeah. I said, yes. We're stuck in the lift. We're stuck in the lift. And simple question, simple answer. She said, okay, where? I said, round the corner from reception. She said, oh, but where? I said, round the corner from reception. What kind of an answer do you want? She said, yes, sir, but where? And then it dawned on me, I'm talking to a lady in a call centre, not in the reception. I said, we're in Peterborough. She said, oh, right, okay. She said, what's the problem? I said, well, the lift's gone up 10 inches and it stopped, it ain't working. I said, and I can't get the money to it. She said, oh, is it an emergency then? I said, well, I think so.
Stuck in a lift.
She said, right, well, let me just have a look, and I'll see how long it'll take us to get an engineer to you. So I thought, all right, okay. Now, in the meantime, I was in a little lift, 3 people, 2 suitcases. It's starting to get warm now. It's starting to get a bit warm now. And the gentleman, who was a big guy, big man, he's starting to feel under the weather.
No, he didn't.
He's starting to feel really, really poorly. And the lady's saying, I need the toilet.
Oh, no.
I'm thinking, I got 1 ill, 1 needs the toilet, I got 2 suitcases, they're not talking to me. So, anyhow, the lady, I hear this buzzing then, buzz. I said, hello? She said, hello, it's the I'm here from from the lift company. She said, I managed to get hold of an engineer.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2 hours.
No.
I said, 2 hours? I'm not going to be here for 2 hours. I can't be here for 2 hours. She said, well, it's going to have to be 2 hours. Otherwise, unless you're telling me it's an emergency, then in which case we would then get the fire brigade. I said, listen, Flower, I'm telling you, this is an emergency. The lady wants the toilet and the man is about to pass out. He's got a funny colour of grey and he's about to pass out. I said, so yes, it is an emergency. Can you please call the fire brigade? So, well, they took about 20 minutes to come. By this time, I'm almost half naked. I mean, I'm taking my shirt off, trying to get some air in the place. It was so hot.
Trying to fan the man down as well.
Trying to fan the man down, trying to keep him cool as well, Ben. Honestly, it was unbelievable. And eventually, I hears this. I think, who is it? Who is it? Because we'd only gone up 10 inches. That did mean then that the lift wasn't fully up between the floors. It was only 10 inches up. So I'm saying, hello? Hello? Hello, sir. Yes, this is the fire brigade. Is everybody all right in there? I said, well, the lady needs the toilet and the man is feeling really, really ill. By this time, he's bent over, Ben. You know, and I'm thinking, we're going to be swimming or singing here, one or the other. It is, honestly, it was amazing. It was really stressful. Anyway, they said, we'll have you out there. So I could hear them getting all of their kit out, you know, and they've got all of their hydraulics, and they were doing things on the lift door on the outside. And then all of a sudden, this is after about 45 minutes of being in the lift. 45 minutes of being in the lift. The door suddenly pranged open and this young man grabbed my arm and pulled me out of the lift and he said, are you all right? I said, I'm all right, but you need to see to these two because they're in a lot more distress than I am. And the gentleman was not in a good way. And I came out and I went round to the reception. I said, did you not hear my call? She said, oh no, we don't hear the call, sir. And when you call them, you can just go through to the call centre. You just go through to a call centre. So that is true. So if you're ever stuck in a lift and you call up, you press that button, don't forget, it is not going to go through to where you think you're going through. You are only going to go through to a call centre. And the moral of the story really is, Ben, don't go in lifts.
Take the stairs.
Yeah, take the stairs. Absolutely, take the stairs.
I tell you what, that story had its ups and downs, didn't it?
Oh... Yeah, I mean, when I was a small boy, I once went to work with my dad, and my dad got called on call-outs. I was only a little lad. Went on call-outs, and we got stuck in the middle of the night in the lift. That was really scary as well.
Why do you keep getting stuck in all these places?
I just got a feeling, Ben, I'm just not meant to go in lifts. I think that's what it is. I'm just not meant to go in the lifts, I'm sure.
Are you quite a claustrophobic person anyway?
Oh, yeah, I am, yeah. Yeah, I am. When I went to America and got in that racing car, oh, my goodness me, I thought, oh, did I tell you that story? I told you the story.
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah, I did tell you the story about the racing car. Oh, I'm definitely not meant to be in tight spaces. So listen, I avoid lifts now. I don't go in them. Are you? Oh, look at that, Ben. You're away, mate. You're away. Wowza.
Look at that. Done a little locket on the side, put my handle on, done a little zip on the back there, look.
Unbelievable.
And a little...
Well done, Ben.
They're really fun to work with, though, aren't they?
There's only 9 left. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, if you want this, come and get it. It's right here, right now, today. After this, it's going to be away for a wee while because I'm going to have to remake them all again.
Let's not send him back to Yorkshire with 9 of these in the back of his car. Come on. Let's get these gone.
This is a deal. This is a deal that you can make money out of. We said, Ben, didn't we? You can make, what did we say? You can make $600 at least, maybe $10 a bag.
What did we say? 300 quid, didn't we?
£300,
75. Easy peasy. And I love your idea as well. If you're like maybe someone who makes jewellery, little bracelets, necklace or whatever, these would be perfect for popping your jewellery on your little store as well.
Absolutely, Ben. Yeah, there's 1,000,001 different kind of uses for these out there, really. But again, gift tokens, small, small things like a scarf or socks or anything like that, Ben, they will equally work brilliantly with this kind of an application. I'm putting my little zipper on the back there as well, Ben, as well there. I'm going to pop that into there. Does this need anything else, do you think? Shall we put something else in this? What do we think?
Oh, I quite like yours.
We can put a little bit of a butterfly on there, really, because we've got the butterfly, and we did talk about butterflies. We've got to put a butterfly on there, Ben. We've definitely got to put the butterfly on there.
It's nice that you can go over the top with these. You can keep these quite sort of simple and classy as well, can't you? So you've got so much choice. And of course, the great thing is, especially with things like the little flowers that you've got on here and the little
all of the accents there.
You can use those on your card projects as well.
Yeah, and you're going to have loads of bits left over. We haven't really talked about that, Ben, too much, but you are going to have a lot of bits left over for sure to be able to use on other projects. Without a doubt, you are 100% going to be able to bend things over and use them. How cool that is.
There we go.
Mine's a clutch bag.
Mine's a
little handbag.
Little handbag.
Little handbag with the handle on there.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. I love these. We are down to the last 8 of these now. Very, very popular indeed. You just stand there and wiggle these a second. By the magic of TV, I'm going to go over here and nobody will notice that I've traversed the studio and here I am. There you go. We're going to have one final look at the hammered card. Thank you everyone for the comments. Brilliant job, Ben, says Pamela. That bag is very cute. Cute bag, Ben. Great job, says Jessica. I love the handbags. Listen, they're so easy to craft with. They're so much fun. And don't forget, 60 bags that you can make here. Those two at the front actually there, these two are the ones that Keith and I made earlier from the kind of middle collection, if you like, so the mini metallic handbags. And then you've got the larger ones as well. So the large, the mini ones, and the little pillow bags as well. 60, 20 of each. You get all the components, all of the decorative elements, and you're going to get, don't forget, with that deal, you're going to get all of your sentiments as well. Gold foiled, silver foiled, but only for the next 7 or 8 people. It is going to go. Jessica just says, my friend got stuck in the elevator twice. Same hotel chain, but different locations. Had to have fire rescue get her out.
Wow. That could be my twin.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is, honestly, it's one of those things that panics you a little bit because you're stuck and you're stuck and it's nothing to do with you. You just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time in the wrong lift.
Touch wood. I've never been stuck in a lift, so...
There you go. Well, listen, experience everything once, Ben. Experience everything once. You won't do it again.
Talking about experiencing everything once, if you've never tried hammer card before, oh my goodness
There's
me.
a hammer.
There is. The hammer is being laid down. How much stock of this gone now? Over half the stock gone here, and it was the biggest stock we've got. Let's talk about this again for people who don't know hammered card. What is this? Why do we need it?
Ben, this is the most luxurious cardstock that there is on the marketplace. This has been around for a long time. Some absolutely top paper manufacturers have brought this to both paperweights, and this is a card weight. Card weight is great for us as crafters because we know that we can make it into boxes, we can make it into cards, we can turn this into whatever we want to do. It will make, it's 300 gram, it will make superb little boxes.
Yeah.
But if you actually look at that, Ben, it's got loads of little indentations all over it. It's almost as if it's been hammered with a little hammer knife. A little hammer all over them. You get these little indentations on there. Now that's done by machinery, to be fair. Honestly, it's not done with a little fellow and a hammer. But it gives the impression. No. I was only kidding about that.
I thought it was a little man in your...
I'm sorry, let the cat out of the bag there, haven't I, really? But look at the quality of what you're going to be able to get with that. Now, you would think, now, we've put this in at the retail price, Ben, of 50 pence a sheet.
It's good, that.
I'm telling you that is an amazing price because it should be normally even more than that. And I'm being conservative, if you like, at 50 pence a sheet. But I went and did a deal because that's what I'm good at, doing a deal. We've done a deal, and the deal is this. You can get this brick. This is the brick that's going to come to you. It's beautifully wrapped. I did say it was wrapped. It's got a label on the end. Cut it open, take out one sheet at a time. Doesn't have a use-by date, doesn't have a sell-by date, doesn't have it got to be used, isn't going to go off, ain't going to go off, or mouldy or green or anything like that. You can use the brick. Whether you use it a lot or a little, it's one of those go-to products. You want to make quality cards, Ben? This is the product to do. It's solid core. You can tear it down the middle. There you go. We've torn it in half now. We're going to give you the feathering kind of effect. Add your inks down there. Distress on the edges. It's going to be beautiful. That make quality cards, make quality boxes. You could use it in your scrapbook applications. It's acid lignin free if you want to do so. You can do a lot. But Ben, we're not going to give you 25 sheets. We're not going to give you 50 sheets. We're not even going to give you the 75 sheets. We're going to give you the full bundle of the 100, the Smithy 100. All there for you. And unbelievable as it is, look at the price on your screen there now. $16.99 or $22.99 is the most amazing price you will ever see on this planet Earth. You are honestly getting a bargain today. That is a bargain. If you don't believe me, do some Googling. Go check it out. I'm telling you, go check it out. I know with confidence you are not going to get it for $16.99 or $22.99.
What a deal. We are going to give you another 5 minutes or so, and then we are done here. These are flying out the door. Get them whilst you can. Single figures of the bags left as well. They are disappearing. The butterflies, 20 of those left. We're kind of done, really, wrapping everything up here. Thank you for a fantastic day.
Oh, it's been amazing, Ben. Yeah, really, really good. Honestly, it's been fantastic. And thank you to the team here. Believe it or not, there are other people talking in my head. Honestly, there's just myself. There are people talking in my ears. Big thank you to them as well.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny. Thank you,
hey,
Jamie. Johnny and Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. Johnny and Mary, all the J's in our head.
Double J, making it pay.
Double J, making it pay.
Thank you to all the team today. In fact, thank you to all of our social superstars, Jan and Rachel and Becky. Thank you also to Jake, who's been working hard today as well. Thank you to Debbie as well for her shows today. I'm not here tomorrow. He's not here. When are you back?
I'm back next Wednesday. Wednesday, unbelievable. Another date in the diary. I think that's the 23rd, Ben.
It is the 23rd. Sarah's birthday.
Sarah's birthday. What a day to be in the house.
I know.
Do we get cake?
It's probably not.
Shall I bring cake?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll bring cake.
Bring
Everybody
cake.
loves cake.
We love cake, don't we, eh? We love cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's anything like today as well, we'll need cake to keep the energy levels up, won't we?
We do. Well, listen, I hope you've enjoyed it. He's not bad, isn't he, really? When he gets going, he's quite funny, really, at the heart of it all. I don't think you're bad, Ben. I think you're doing a great job. Have we got anything else to tell the viewers about what's happening tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to tell you that George Aiken is here tomorrow with Debbie Robinson. The Barnsley Brigade are here with a brand new Pick of the Week show, so you'll be in for that. And I believe George is going to be here on Saturday as well for Make It Saturday and the Craft Along too. You've got your Second Chance Sunday pre-record with me on Sunday at 5, and then I will be back with you on Monday for a brand new Weekly Wonder with, is that with Craig? It is, isn't it? Easter Monday. So, yeah, a jam-packed lineup. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Massive thank you to Mr. Keith. He's brilliant, isn't he? He's brilliant. Whatever you're doing tonight, the rest of your day, have a brilliant one. Have a very happy Easter from both of us.
Happy Easter!
And all of us here at Crafters TV. Until tomorrow, bye for now.